Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to the Crafty Bird. I hope you're all doing fine. Today's tutorial is about this floating macrame table or a planter. So let's get started. First step to make this planter is I take these 16 cords. These are all cutted in 240 inches each. Fold them in half and make a gathering knot to make a hanger like this. So here you can see I just made this by the help of gathering knot. This is a total of 4 inches, 2 inches from each side, and then I divided these 16 cords into 4 groups, each group having 8 cords, 8 in each group. We will make some crown knots here. So as you can see, I just made one crown knot so far. Like this is the hanger, and then we directly created this crown knot. 6 crown knots. So now we will continue and we will add a ring here. Okay, after making these 6 crown knots, I attached this ring with the cords, and let me show you how. This is the group of 8 cords here. We will redivide it in 4 cords now, 4 here and 4 here. By using these 4, make one square knot. One square knot here. Keep it very tight, and then make crisscross pattern of square knot. The outer cords go inside like this and make a square knot. So the distance should be 2 inches. One square knot, crisscross pattern, and another square knot, and this whole structure should be like 2 inches. So now we will attach this by the help of half hitch. So this is how you centralize this ring. The trick is to keep the pattern with the same measurements like I did, or like 2.1, not more than this. Now I just dragged the pattern together. I want these two 40 inches cutted rope together, so I pair them up. So here you must see that distance between each row is 2.6. It's like 2.6, and here it's also 2.6. Now I attached 8 cords here. Each cord is 80 inches long, and I attached them here by the help of reverse larkset knot. The same thing I will do with these distance, like this is the 2.6 inches patch, and I will cover this by 8 cords, each cord of 80 inches, and I will attach them here by a reverse larkset knot. Same thing goes on for whole ring. So this is how our ring looks now. It's totally balanced, and I want to show you from above. This is how it looks like. So the first thing in this pattern, we will start making some square knots all around the ring. So this is how I make a square knot all over the ring, all around the ring. And now I will make some barry knots all around the ring. So after making 3 square knots, we will take the middle 2 rows cords and will pass through this space, and this is how we will get this barry knot or the button knot, and then underneath this make a square knot. So now we will make this knot all around the ring. I completed this one row of barry knot all around the ring, and now I used 4 barry knots, 1 2 3 4, and then made 3 underneath this, and then 2 and 1. This will give us a V-shaped pattern of barry knot. After this I made another pattern, this one. Let's do it here so that you can learn how I made this. Pick these 2 cords from one V shape and the second V shape, 1 2 3 4, and make a square knot. And you can check the balance by using one string here and one string here. It should be like balancing the most corner knot, barry knot, most pointed knot, like this, and then complete your square knot. Then pick 2 adjacent cords and these 2 and make another square knot. Pick these 2 and these 2. We have these 3 square knots, 1 2 3 4. Now the middle 2 and make the final and the fourth one. After making this square shape, square knot pattern, made 1, 2, 3 more square knots just beneath the last barry knot. 1, 2, 3, 4, the same cords coming from the barry knot. Make 3 square knots. And this is the third square knot we are making under this barry knot. So just to revise this, 4 barry knots, 3, 2, 1, V-shape pattern of barry knot, make 3 square knots under this barry knot, and these are the 2 patterns, same, barry knot, square knot, square knot, and in between this we are making this pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4 square knots. And now we will pick these and this cords from the square knots, 3 square knots, and we start making another pattern. So as you can see, we have this pattern, 3 square knots, 3 square knots, and then 3 like this in diagonal shape, and 3 in this shape. Now pick middle these two because you want to attach this pattern here like this and make a square knot. So in this way we will complete a diamond shape pattern like this, and we have done the same thing throughout the ring. After that, you have to make 3 more square knots under this last square knot of this diamond shape. Here you need to make 3 more square knots. So here you can see I just made 3 more square knots here. So this pattern, and under these I made this pattern like 3 here, 3 here, and we will make square knots here also. Similarly, pick these two and make square knot here. Then these two and here. And then the last one, by picking these two. So that's how we will finish this whole pattern. So after completing the above pattern, we just divided our ropes into groups again. Like we have 4 group of 8 cords, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 8 cords, and these are all of 240 inches. And then here I just tied these ropes. These are 80 inches ropes which are folded, and these are 16 ropes. So 4 groups of 16 ropes and 4 groups of 8 ropes. And now we will attach the ring. We will use the longest ropes first, and we will attach the ring. So you need to keep this in your mind that you will use these square knots, these last square knots, as a balancer, and attach the ring just beneath these square knots. So automatically your ring will be in balanced position. So one by one, pick all the cords. First pick the longest cords, so your ring will be stabilized first, and then you will start working further. So keep this square knot just above the ring. So here I just attached the longest cords from the 4 sides, and you can see this is the situation right now. Now we are done with the ring, the second ring, and we will be using these 16 cords to make a pattern here. So first take these 4 cords and So we made these three berry knots. Now you will make same pattern here, one and two berry knots here, and then underneath them one berry knot. And then, so here you can see I just made these three berry knots here. Now pick the two central cords here. Leave this space and make a square knot. Then these two and these two and make a square knot. Then these two and these two, make a square knot. Now these two After making this a square knot, do a crisscross pattern. Like this. And now make a gathering knot here. Here and here. So we will make three gathering knots here. This will give us this pattern. So these are the 8 cords which are longer than this, 240 inches long. I made 3 berry knots, and now we will make some square knots and we will continue that pattern throughout these cords. Just like this. Leave a little space here above, and we will make square knot here. And then pick these 2 cords, make a square knot. Then this, make a square knot, and we will continue this pattern. So I just completed these 4 rows by square knot pattern, and the length of each row is 28 inches from above second ring to here. It's like 28 inches of length. Now I am using this 12 inches of metal ring, and taking these last 2 square knots as a balancer, and I am making some half hitches here. After attaching this ring, take these 2 cords from one side and these 2 cords from one side and make a simple knot as tight and closer to this ring as possible. Simple knot. Now take 2 from here and 2 from here and make a knot, and do this again for the whole ring. These 2 and these 2 and carry on like this. So here you can see we have this shape now, and we will now gather this and we will make a very strong knot here. After that, so after doing this gathering knot, I added some square knots as well. See, like here, 3 to 4 square knots. In this way you will make it more secure. So after completing this hanger portion, now I just attached these 6 cords, all of 40 inches folded in half, and I attached these 6 cords on 50 inches of jute cord. Now attach this 50 inches of jute cord. This is also folded in half, means 25 inches on left side and 25 inches on the right side, and then align this 6 cords right beneath the pattern here above, and make another half inch here so that it will be attached very strongly. Tie this, you don't need any gap here. Attach it tightly, and then So you can see I just covered the whole ring, 24 cords, 40 inches long, folded in half on 4 places, like 1 2 3 4. So 24 ropes these, and 6 are here, 6 cords 40 inches, and they are attached on 50 inches of separate cord. So we will start making some square knots here, and I want you to start making square knots by this 50 inches cord. This 50 inches cord, one cord is here and the other cord is this one, and we attached 6 cords on this. So use this string first and make square knot by using 4 cords. We will make regular square knots throughout the ring, except the one square knot will be by 3 cords in the end. So here by 24 rows I made 12 rows of square knot, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, and by picking 2 central I made 1 2 3 4 5 6 square knots in this row, 6 in this row. Then made 2 square knots by using 2 cords from the both rows. Then here I made 5 in both these rows, 5, and then 4, and then 3, and then 2 and 2. So this is how I made this V-shape pattern. Then here, as you can see, this is now in a very beautiful round shape, and this is because of this pattern. 3 square knots here, 3 square knots here, 3 square knots here, and we made 2 barry knots above and 1 barry knot here, and that's it. That's how you completed your whole planter. Then I just leave this rope as it is, and just trim them up. So this is how the floating macrame table or the planter looks like. So we just completed our project today. I hope you love this floating macrame table or the planter. Till the next tutorial, please take care of yourself, stay at home, happy and healthy.